Hey everybody, welcome to Pause Yoga and Fitness. I'm Martha and I am coming to you today to take you through a leg workout. Primarily, this video I've named GAHH. Primarily, it is going to be focused on GAHH, so glutes, abs, and hips. So strengthening this area, lower body area, no squats, no lunges. And the only piece of equipment I'm using today, I'm going to strap on my ankle weights, this really heavy band, and then I'm using my stability ball, which is over there. But as we go through this, I will give you ways to modify and if you need it for various things, especially if you don't have a certain piece of equipment, or if you're just not at the level, or you just need to bring it down a little bit, just because every day is a new day, and you just have to listen to your body, and today might not be the day to challenge yourself. But if it is, then I'm going to take you through what can be a very challenging workout, depending on how you show up today. So it is going to be a very simple workout. There are 7 moves. That's it. And no repeats. And we're going to do 50 seconds for each move and then move on. So it's going to be 50 seconds of a move. And really our time getting into the next move will be it. And then we'll go right into the next move. So really not much rest. Please hit pause if you do need to rest. And please come to this video today already warmed up. I've run and I've taught a yoga class, so I'm ready to go. If that's not you, then hit pause, get out there for a vigorous short walk, and then come back in. Or go and do a quick little yoga video, or go through and do some sun salutations, and then come back. Today we are going to do deadlifts, and this will be in the comments too. I'm going to write this out, but deadlifts, side plank clams, bridges. We're going to go using the stability ball, rolling the ball in and out. So that's going to be that's basically hamstring curls. We're going to do a plank holds, leg drops, and jackknives. And that is it. That is going to be it. We'll do a little stretching at the end. And so let's get moving. 50 seconds. I'm using my timer on my phone, just that free app, the clock app. So nothing fancy. For the deadlifts, you could use some weights if you don't have a heavy band. Trying to make this pretty simple though, and just grabbing that band today for this workout. So, and this is a real heavy one. So I'm going to be headless. Here, let me see if I can fix that. Okay. So to do this with your, and then I said I was going to grab a hold of using these as well today. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them on so I don't have to put them on later. I love these. Just got them off of Amazon. There are some really expensive ones. They're Bala. These are not it. These are knockoffs, and they work really well. So I don't know. They might be like 2 or 3 pounds. I'm not even quite sure. But you don't want them heavy, super heavy at all. All right, and I'm going to put the band around both of my feet. All right, and so for the deadlift, my feet are in together. This is a heavy band. You're going to come all the way up, down, flat back. It's like a halfway lift in yoga, using your bum and hamstrings. Press your heels into the ground. Exhale right back up. All right, so let's go. That was, oh my gosh, I had it on the calculator. That was not my timer. All right, right here. That's your exhale. And again, you can do this with 2 weights, 1 weight, no weights at all. Squeeze your glutes. Press into the ground, those heels all the way up. Belly button pulls in as you come up. Protecting your lower back. I am not playing music because I don't know if that's even allowed or you would even hear me. So please put your own music on. Which I think is cool that we can listen to our own music so we don't all have the same preference. Get one more in. All right, and we're going to come back down to the mat. This band is going to come above your knees. And again, you don't have to use the band at all. And I'm going to come down to my left side for side plank clams. And here's your modification for this. Stay on the ground and just work in clams. So clams is where that knee goes back, ankles stay together. You can stay propped up on your elbow. You can come all the way down or even all the way down. All right. But if you want to add on, pop into that side plank clam. You can stay in your side plank or you can lower out of it. I'm going to lower out of it. Let's go. So it's exhale, squeeze, exhale, press back. So clearly, if you're doing a side plank, you're going to have to stay up on that forearm. If that doesn't feel good for you, then maybe just stick with the clams lying all the way down. Use your breath. You've got this. So we're just going to pop into the other side here in 5 seconds because you know what's coming now. One more here. All right, I'm going to hit stop. You can roll over. So my back isn't to you. I'm just going to come to the other side. All right, then I'm going to hit start. We're going right into it. Take your time. That right glute we just worked. Now it's working to support as your top glute works. So you should the second side, it always is the worst. It's like you get fatigued pretty easily. So do your best to work through it. Slow down if you need, but just don't stop. You have to take a break because 50 seconds might be a really long, it is a long time. It's not, but it might not be. It is a long time. So if you're not used to doing a 50-second move, then take a break, come back into it. All right, we are down to 10 seconds though. And that was it. Whew. All right, I believe we have bridges next. So I'm going to leave the band and I'm going to come down. Now you can grab heavy weights if you want to put them on your hips. Yeah. All right, lock those heels in and let's go. So I'm going to stay lifted. You can come in and out. So staying lifted, squeezing your glutes, pressing your heels down, and I'm going to work my outer leg by pressing out. So a lot of like what we just did. I think I'm going to add a move to this, which I apologize because I did tell you it's 7, but it just hit me. I think I meant to do that and I forgot. 10 seconds. We're going to work those hip flexors. Awesome. Let's come on down. So I've got my really heavy band. I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to go with my light band. So this is our add-on move, our bonus. We'll just call it bonus. That sounds really good, right? All right, so you're going to take that band around your feet. And again, I've got a really light one. Maybe, you don't use the band and you do have those ankle weights and that's going to be enough. And that's fine. That works. We're going to lie all the way down. All we're doing here is drawing a knee in. It's marching, but we're marching on our back. Okay, so you can come to stand and march if you'd rather, or just stick with me here, working those hip flexors and march. Exhale, draw your knee in. Abs are working here as well. You want to bump this up. You can hold on to a really heavy weight overhead. Okay, keep going. I got that little sign asking me if I'm still here. Okay, You lift those shoulder blades up, getting your abs even more. Just a few more to go. Let's try to get one more on each side. Great job. All right. We're going to grab a stability ball for our curls. If you don't have a stability ball, no big deal. So if you do not have a stability ball, what you're going to do is come to your stomach. And you could take, and I'm not wearing shoes, but if you had shoes on, you could, and I would probably put shoes on for this, but you would put a weight between your feet, and you're going to take that curl. Of course, you could leave it just with your ankle weights, right, and curl those heels in. So as you curl, you're squeezing those hamstrings, drawing your heels in. All right, so that's what you're going to do. Otherwise, if you've got that stability ball, you're going to grab it. And we're going to take a hamstring curl here. So what that's going to look like is you lift and curl in. So same movement, right, that we were doing earlier, but now you're on your back and not your stomach. All right, let's go. So this is going to be the last move for our hamstrings and glutes. We're going to move into abs. So we have 3 ab moves. You've got ankle weights. You could choose to keep them on for the ab moves, or you can let go of them. Keep those hips lifted, squeezing your glutes. 10 seconds, all you got. The pace you take this, and you know, picking up the pace, keeping really good form is a great way to bump it up. All right, well, that's it. Put this off to the side. We're going to come into plank, a plank hold. So plank, you can come to your forearms or hands. You could take this onto the fleshy part right above your knee or your toes. Let's go. Things to think about is pressing the ground away, pressing your heels back, shoulder blades apart, tuck your pelvis. You can stay in this plank, or if you want to add on, you're going to take your right leg, tap it or hover it. Make sure you got the space, and then left leg. And right and left. Right and left. Or you could draw your knees in, slow mountain climber. And that's it. Coming to your back for leg drops. So for these, you could drop your toes and keep your knees bent. You can take one leg at a time and drop. You could do both legs, and then of course shoulder blades can lift the whole time here, arms back behind your neck supporting you, or at your low back, supporting your low back. 50 seconds. Let's go. Go down as low as you can keep flat back, your back grounded. So the minute you start to feel an arch, don't go down that low. So with my ankle weights, I'm not able to go down as low as I normally would. And that's okay. Just listening to your body is what you want to do. As you exhale, belly button pulls in. Exhale out of your mouth, draw everything in, and back up. Ooh, nice job. All right, we have jackknives next. So some alternatives to the jackknife. I'll show you what the full jackknife looks like. You're going to take opposite hand, opposite leg, and come up. Now, if that doesn't work in your body, you can come up and tap your knee, right? You could draw your knee in and tap it and not even take your upper body up off the mat. You can change this up into a bike if you wanted to. You could bike here, you could bike here, you could bike here, you know, any version of the bike that you know that feels good, that's another great alternative. We're going to alternate sides. So do what you can, and this is your last move. So let's just jump right into it. All right, getting my timer, and let's go. So you crunch up, and then that leg comes up. That's how you're able to do that. So if you brought your leg up, and then you crunched up, that's hard. So it's like crunch up, leg up. You needed to change this up even just to a crunch, but do something for your abs here that you know. You could go into windshield wipers if you know that. Breathe. 10 seconds, all you got. You should feel quite a burn. Get one more in, one more in. You are done. Nice job. Let's flip it over. Press up if you can. Stretching out the front of your body. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Soft elbows. Press it back to child's pose. Let's come out of it. I'm going to get rid of these. Stick with me. Let's do a little bit of stretching. So I'm going to get my right foot through. If you have yoga blocks close by and you feel like you need those, they're always a great addition. We are going to get this hamstring stretched out by coming in and out of our lunge. All right, and then kind of wiggle your foot forward, sit back, and then flex that foot. And we're going to fold and then lift up and fold and lift out of it. Fold up and fold. Ooh. All right, if you can tuck your back toes, we're going to change this up into pyramid pose. Okay, so straight legs, little bent knee, and this back leg can come out really wide. Okay, you want it to be grounded, and it can be slightly bladed, so kind of out at an angle. And then we're going to fold over our right leg, and then lift out. And fold, and lift. Flat back, right hip is back. Exhale, fold, and lift, and fold. Step. Let's hang out here in this fold. And release. Comes back to your back knee. And we're going to switch here. So left leg is forward. So ease into a deep lunge. And then release. Deep lunge. Exhale and release. Move with your breath. Wiggle your foot forward if you need to. Sit back. Foot is flexed. So your hip should be right over that knee as best as you can tell. And we're going to fold and then lift out of it, flat back. Lengthen through your back. Exhale, fold deeper. Lengthen. Fold. Lengthen. And fold. And hang out in this fold for another breath. And let's ease into pyramid. The same thing. Left hip is back, right hip forward. Inhale, lengthen, fold. Let's hold or fold. Lift your head, hang heavy. Step to the front. All right, forward fold here. Your hands can stay on blocks, or you can hug the back of your legs, coming in deep. Tailbone to the sky. And release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And inhale, halfway lift. Release. One more. And then we're going to ease down to the floor. So you can do this via squat, which is, very challenging. You can bring a knee down, or you can take your foot back behind the other. But see if you can do this without using your hands and lower down. Final thing here. We're just going to take a twist, really good for the glutes. So let's draw that right foot in and over our left. Left arm is going to hug your knee in, and then gaze over your right shoulder. So the more you're able to hug that leg in, you should feel that stretch. If you want to go deeper, you can hook your elbow to the outside of your leg. And let's switch it. Hooking your elbow. And release. Okay, coming into comfortable seated position, take a nice big inhale. And then exhale into prayer. We're going to end right here, pressing your thumbs into your chest. Close your eyes or gaze down. Getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat, and acknowledging yourself for showing up to do the work, to come and take care of you. So now you can go off and take care of those you need to in a stronger, healthier way. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. And from my heart to yours. You can end with a namaste, amen, or stay silent. Amen. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and let me know how you liked this one, how it felt, and please come back for more. And leave me always subscribe. That's super helpful. Share this with friends so they can subscribe. And as always, just in the comments, letting me know what other exercises you would like to see, what other classes, what styles. I'm always wanting to hear from you, so it's super helpful. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.